Have you ever looked in the mirror past your own eyes and wondered who you really are? Not your name, not your age or your job or the roles you play for others, but the you that whispers in the quiet moments, the you that feels joy and pain and hope. In the stillness of a late night or the first light of dawn, you may have felt a subtle question tug at your heart. What makes me, me? Such a simple question, just 3 little words, yet it opens a universe of feelings. Perhaps you felt it when a big change in life left you reeling, or when you achieved a long-held goal and unexpectedly thought, "Is this all that I am?" Maybe in a moment of loss or love, you caught a glimpse of something profound within and wondered, what is this essence inside that experiences everything? Or maybe it came to you when you found yourself in a new place where nobody knew your history, like the first day at a new school or moving to a different city, and you realized you could reinvent yourself if only you knew who yourself really was. This question, what makes you you, is not just an abstract puzzle for philosophers. It's personal, emotional, quietly alive in each of us. And right now, you are about to gently dive into that question, not to find a single final answer, but to feel the depth and wonder of it. For a moment, forget the expectations. Forget the labels that cling to you like name tags at a busy meetup. Those labels, student, parent, introvert, extrovert, success, failure, are just convenient words, not the whole of you. Peel them away and what remains? Think of all the things people say you are, your upbringing, your personality, your achievements, your mistakes. We gather these things up, hoping that if we stack them together neatly, we'll finally see our true shape. But somehow the picture always feels incomplete. You might say, I am the sum of everything I've lived. And yes, your experiences, the laughter-filled afternoons and the sleepless nights of worry, the moments of kindness you gave and the times you stumbled and learned. Each one has shaped you like hands shaping clay. If every memory, every scar, and every dream is the clay, then who is the sculptor? Who is doing the shaping? Is it life with all its events? Is it the people around you? Or is it you, your own self, making meaning out of it all? Perhaps it's all of these at once. Consider your body, a collection of trillions of cells working in unison, changing constantly. Even your DNA, the biological code your parents passed to you, is uniquely yours. No one ever had the exact same combination, and no one ever will. Scientists tell us that many of the cells in your body replace themselves over time. The person you were 10 years ago, physically, is gone in a sense. Many of those cells have died and new ones have taken their place. Yet here you are. You don't feel like a completely different person. You feel like you. It's a bit like that old story of a wooden ship that sailors keep repairing. Over the years, they replace every plank, every mast, until not a single piece of the original ship remains. And then they ask, is it still the same ship? When you look at a childhood photo, you see a little kid with a familiar smile. That child was you, even though every atom in that body has since been swapped out. Take a moment and try to remember something from those early days, a birthday party, a game you played, a voice you can still hear, journeyed through many seasons of life and come out the other side, still you. So what held it all together? Perhaps it's your memories, the invisible thread tying your present self to that child in the picture. Perhaps it's something in your mind or heart that persists through time, like the continuing storyline of a book, even as the pages turn. Think about it. Maybe you even have some small keepsake from your childhood, a faded photo, a scuffed toy, a ticket stub from a day that meant the world to you. These little things carry pieces of our story. Imagine a little girl named Emily who had a beloved teddy bear. It was given to her when she was born, a soft brown bear with a blue ribbon round its neck. That teddy bear went everywhere with Emily. Through scraped knees on the playground, through thunderstorms at night when she couldn't sleep, clutched tight during long car rides to new places. Over the years, the teddy bear grew worn. The blue ribbon frayed and unraveled. One of its button eyes fell off and was replaced with a different button, so now each eye was unique. The fur became patchy from so much love. Emily's mother had to sew the arm back on when it nearly tore off from an enthusiastic hug. By the time Emily was a teenager, that bear looked like a mismatched collection of patches and stitches. If you saw it on a shelf, you might think it's just a ragged old toy. But to Emily, that teddy bear was still her dear friend Button. She named it after the new eye. Every patch and repair was a testament to the adventures they had shared. In each stitch was a memory only Emily knew. The night she hugged it tight when she felt lonely after moving to a new town. The day she soaked it with tears when her best friend moved away. The silly times she made it dance to her favorite song. Years later, when Emily went off to college, she packed that teddy bear in her suitcase. To anyone else, it was just an object. To her, it was a piece of herself, a reminder of the child she had been and the person she was becoming. We are all a bit like that teddy bear, and also like Emily. As we go through life, we get a little scuffed up, changed by each experience. Maybe you don't have literal patches or stitches on you, but you carry the marks of life in your own way. A scar on your knee from that bike accident when you were 7, laugh lines around your eyes from years of smiling, a tremble in your voice when you talk about something that hurt you deeply. These marks, visible or invisible, prove that you've lived, that you've been changed by living. But just like Emily's teddy remained Button through all its changes, you remain you. The essence of you, call it your spirit, your soul, your personality, or simply your name and all it stands for, persists through the wear and tear of time. The patches become part of the story, not the end of it. Yet, if we are so fundamentally us through everything, why do we sometimes feel uncertain about who we are? Think about how you behave in different situations. With an old childhood friend, you might revert to that goofy, carefree kid laughing at inside jokes. In a job interview, you sit up straighter, choose your words carefully, presenting a polished version of yourself. With family, perhaps you play the responsible one, or the rebel, or the peacekeeper. Each situation draws out a different side of you, almost like you wear different masks on a stage. Sometimes you might wonder, which one is the real me? Is it the playful friend or the serious professional? The truth is, all of them are you. You are wonderfully complex, containing all these facets. Just as a single diamond has many faces that catch the light differently, a single person has many aspects, each shining in different settings. That doesn't make you fake. It makes you adaptable. You aren't changing who you are at the core. You are showing different, truthful parts of yourself as needed. Consider also how others see you. Your mother remembers you as the tiny baby she held, even now that you're grown. A teacher might have seen a quiet, thoughtful student. Your friends see the one who always knows how to cheer them up. Each of those people carries a story of you in their mind, a unique portrait drawn from the moments you've shared. Sometimes those portraits don't match. Have you ever been surprised to hear someone describe you in a way that felt unrecognizable? Perhaps a coworker calls you confident, even though inside you often feel afraid. Or someone you admire says they admire you for a quality you never noticed in yourself. It can be strange, even disorienting, to realize that there are so many versions of you out there. So which one is real? You might worry that you're only what others see, or conversely that no one sees the real you at all. But here's a gentle truth. All those versions are pieces of a puzzle. They are reflections, each tinted by how that person sees the world. The only one who has the full picture is you. You are the one who has been present for every single moment of your life. Only you have felt every heartbeat of your joys and sorrows from inside your own skin. In a way, You are the storyteller who can weave all those different perspectives into one cohesive narrative. Another beautiful aspect of what makes you you lies in your connections with others. No person is an island. We carry pieces of everyone we've ever cared about. Think of a loved one, a parent, a sibling, a dear friend, a mentor. Can you see how some of their influence lives in you? Maybe your grandmother always had a gentle word for strangers, and now you find that same kindness in your own voice. Maybe a teacher once sparked your curiosity, and you've carried that spark into how you approach learning, even today. The people we love leave imprints on our heart. When they tell you they love your laugh, you might laugh a little freer. When they believe in you, you dare to believe in yourself. Over time, those influences blend into your personality. The comfort you give to a friend in need might have roots in the comfort someone once gave you. Even the people who hurt you or challenged you contributed to your story. Perhaps they taught you about your own strength, or about the kind of person you don't want to be. These too become threads in your tapestry, sometimes dark ones that make the bright parts stand out even more. And it works in the other direction as well. You are leaving traces of you in everyone you meet. By just being yourself, your unique self, you might inspire your younger sibling or a colleague, or even someone who only met you briefly, but remembers the warmth of your smile. In this way, what makes you you is also a tapestry woven with threads of others. Your best friend, your first love, your childhood hero, each has a fiber in your tapestry, just as you have in theirs. This doesn't make you any less yourself. In fact, it enriches you. Like a melody composed of many notes, you are an ensemble of all the love, lessons, and even the hardships shared with others. It's a profound thought. Part of you lives in other hearts, and part of them lives in yours. We grow each other, often in ways we don't realize. Just as important as weaving your past is how you shape your future. While it's true that you are shaped by your experiences, it's equally true that you shape yourself through your choices. Think of your life as a story in progress. You can't change the chapters that have already been written, but you can choose how to interpret them, and you have a say in what the next chapters will be. Often, we don't even realize our own strength until life forces us to use it. Think of someone who built a new life after losing a job or after a relationship ended. At first, they may have felt like they lost a part of themselves. If I'm not a husband, a wife, an executive, an athlete anymore, then who am I? They wonder. But then, piece by piece, they discover new parts of themselves, talents they never knew they had, values that guide them forward. Maybe that person is someone you know. Maybe it's even you. Life's shakeups can be harsh, but they can also reveal what's been quietly growing inside you all along. Perhaps life handed you heartbreak or hardship. Those experiences have left their mark, but they do not have to define the end of your story. Two people can live through the same storm and emerge with very different stories. One might say, "That storm broke me," while another says, "That storm taught me how strong I really am." The events were the same, but the meanings are different. And it's the meaning we choose that often shapes who we become. You have this quiet power within you, the power to decide what your experiences mean to you and what you will do with them. In that way, you're not just the canvas being painted on by life, you are also the painter, adding your own touches, sometimes bold strokes of change, sometimes subtle shades of understanding. It's inspiring to realize that you are never complete, never a finished product. We are always in flux. You are allowed to grow, to reinvent yourself, to surprise even you. Just like how a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, you are meant to change and grow. The caterpillar might not recognize itself once it has wings, yet it is still fundamentally the same being that once crawled on the ground. In the same way, each phase of your life may feel like a new you, but it's you all along, evolving. Some people fear change because it feels like losing who they were. But change can also mean becoming more you than ever, shedding things that were never truly yours to begin with, like hand-me-down opinions or fears others gave you, and embracing what feels right in your own heart. Think about it. What's something you once believed about yourself that you've since discovered isn't true? Maybe you thought, I'm just not creative, because someone long ago dismissed your ideas. But now you find creativity in how you solve problems every day. Or you thought, I'll never find happiness. But then you did, in a place you never expected. These moments when our old stories fall away and new ones begin are proof that we can change the narrative of who we are. And as you evolve, remember that no part of your journey is wasted. Even the parts of yourself you once wished away, the awkwardness, the mistakes, the hurt, have made you stronger or more compassionate or more understanding. It's like making a mosaic out of broken pieces of glass. Up close, each piece might look random or sharp or out of place. But when you step back, you see they form a beautiful picture. In the same way, the pieces of your life, the good and the bad, come together to form you. And you are a work of art in progress. There will be moments when you feel broken or lost, when you don't recognize yourself. But often those are the moments right before we grow or discover something new about ourselves. Embrace them if you can, or at least be patient with yourself through them. You are allowed to not have all the answers. It's okay if the question, what makes you you, never yields a neat, tidy definition. Because perhaps the truth of you isn't a list of traits or achievements at all. Perhaps it's something you feel, something quietly understood in the still moments when you simply are. Beyond all the labels and stories, there is an aspect of you that just exists, that watches it all unfold. No matter how wild a storm your thoughts and feelings might kick up, the sky of your awareness doesn't disappear. It's just obscured for a while. In the same way, your awareness remains behind every storm of emotion or doubt, patiently waiting for you to notice it again. Sometimes, late at night or in a calm moment, you might sense it, a quiet presence behind your thoughts, behind your eyes, the part of you that simply is. Some have called it consciousness, the soul, pure awareness. It's the you that notices your own life unfolding. When you feel happy, something in you knows, I am feeling happy. When you are hurt, something in you observes, I am in pain. That knowing, observing part of you doesn't have a name or an age or a job. It's like a clear sky that weather passes through. Your emotions, your thoughts, your experiences, they are the weather. Sometimes stormy, sometimes sunlit, always changing. But above them, the sky of your awareness remains, holding it all. Maybe, in a sense, that is where you truly reside, in that open awareness that experiences everything but isn't defined by any single experience. When you touch that space, even briefly, you might feel a sense of peace, as if you are more than all the ups and downs of your story. Think about everything we've explored. Your body has grown and changed from that little child to who you are now. Your mind has collected countless memories and lessons. You've worn many hats and shown many sides of yourself to the world. You've been shaped by love and by challenges, by those who supported you and those who tested you. You've learned that you can break and heal, stumble and rise. And through it all, something steady has watched it happen from within you. All these pieces, physical, emotional, social, spiritual, come together in the mystery that is you. In the end, perhaps the answer to what makes you, you, is less like a line written in stone and more like a flame that keeps flickering and growing as long as you live. It's the spark that was there when you took your first breath and the warmth that will glow in all the moments yet to come. It's the way you hold all your experiences and still greet tomorrow with curiosity. It's the love you share and the dreams you nurture. It's the quiet voice that says, this is me. even as you continue to change. Remember Emily and her teddy bear. When she looks at Button, she sees not just a toy, but a reflection of her own journey. How she loved, how she grew, how she remains fundamentally Emily through it all. Just like her, you carry the story of who you are, and it's a story still being written. Think ahead to many years in the future, when you are old and gray, reflecting on your life. What do you think will stand out as the truest parts of you? It likely won't be the superficial things, like how many followers you had online or the exact job title on your business card. What will matter are the moments, the times you stood up for someone who needed help, the nights you chased your dream even when it scared you, the days you spent with people you love, laughing until your stomach hurt. In the twilight of life, you might realize that what made you, you were the principles you lived by and the love you gave. Perhaps you'll smile, recalling how each chapter of your journey, from the wild experiments of youth to the wise simplicity of old age, revealed another facet of your being. You'll see that you were never a single note, but an ever-evolving melody. And hopefully you'll feel grateful for it all, even the hard parts, because they all added up to you. So, what makes you, you? It's not your name or your job or the roles you play. It's not just your successes, not your failures. It's not the face you show the world, nor the secrets you keep inside. It's not simply your memories, though they shape you. Not only your dreams, though they inspire you. What makes you, you lives in the way all these things intertwine. The answer is woven into everything we've talked about. Your memories and your dreams, your scars and your triumphs, your quirks and your kindness, and that gentle inner light that has been with you from the start. It's all of it, the whole tapestry of your life, and also the simple fact that you are here, alive and aware. No one else has your exact combination of experiences, thoughts, and feelings. No one else can ever be you. In a world of billions, that makes you something truly extraordinary. As you step back into your day after hearing this, take that thought with you. Let it give you comfort on the hard days and humble joy on the good days. You are the only you there is, and you are still becoming who you will be. Embrace that mystery. Embrace yourself. And remember, the journey to understand what makes you, you is a lifelong adventure, one that is uniquely yours to explore. In the grand story of existence, your story matters because you matter. And that, in the end, is what makes you, you.